Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Achievement and I'm continuing the topic of research. Now I'm going to start the research process. Phases and stages in research or research process. Research process has some stage we have to follow in making our research. We know what research means, we know the scientific research, and we know the characteristics of research. And now, in the characteristics of the research, we spoke about a process. If we remember, when we were talking about validity, and we were talking about objectivity, we are talking about the purposiveness of the research. We were talking about replicability. We were talking about reliability. And in these steps, there is a way we modified this in making our research. Now, before I will start my research, before you start your research, what is the first question that will pop into your head? What am I searching for? What problem do I want to solve? What thing am I thinking of do I want to make? What things that is incomplete do I want to make complete? Is it due to the darkness? Do I want to make a research to get an electric bulb? It has been found. Somebody did that and we have electric bulb today. Is it car, electric car? Is it making flights, plane? Are you researching for the disease? We are suffering from COVID-19 pandemic recently. Who is researching to get a vaccine, researching to get medicines, researching to bring new ways to prevent contamination, infection, and etc. What diseases are there that have issues affecting the world that we have not solved till now? HIV, AIDS, etc. or viruses. Now, first thing you think of, problem formation. What is my problem? You know your problem? Your problem is you identify it. Then we go to the next step, develop an approach. You have your problem, you know what the problem is, and you can solve the problem. What is the approach you want to use in solving this problem? Theoretical framework, hypothesis formulation, research design, the next step. Exploratory, descriptive, casual, primary or secondary data, sample plan or measurement issues. Research design. These are different types of research design which I just mentioned. Data collection. Okay, how do you want to collect your data? Survey, interview, focus group, discussion, etc. Data analysis, you interpret your data. Research reports. So now, after my research design, what did I find? What is the solution? What is the report? What is my results? So let's move in. The research process. A research journey, there are two important discussions to make. What you want to find about, or what research questions you want to find answers to. How to go about finding the answers. There are practical steps through which you must pass in your research journey in order to find answers to your research questions. The path to finding answers to your research questions constitutes research methodologies. Step 1, define your problem. The research process begins with the recognition of a problem or opportunity. At the very outset, the researcher must single out the problem he wants to study. To decide area of interest, There are two steps involved in research process: understanding what your problem thoroughly and rephrasing the same into meaningful terms from an analytic point of view. The best way of understanding the problem is to discuss it with one's own colleagues or those having the same expertise in this matter. Extensive literature survey. Now, in this, you're taking literatures because now you understand your problem and you discuss your problem with people who are into that field or to your fellow colleagues. Okay, now you do some literature survey. It is necessary for the researcher to conduct an extensive survey connected with problem. For this purpose, manual company records, journals, published data can be used. Literature review is integral part of entire research process and makes valuable contribution to every operational step. Its functions are: bring clarity and focus to your research problem, improve your methodology, broaden your knowledge, and contextualize your findings. Okay, now in the extensive literature survey, you are going to different places to collect data. Either you use journal, you use company records, you use manual, you use published data. All right, now literature survey, it brings clarity and focus to your research. It improves your methodologies, it improves your steps and things you have to do, because many people must have done that before. Look at the path they follow. Extensive literature survey will open your eyes, like, okay, yeah, this is that, this is how I'll go about my own research. Broaden your knowledge, contextualize your findings. Step 3, formulation the objective. Objectives are the goals you set out to attain in your study. They inform a reader what you want to attain through the study. It is extremely important to word them clearly and specifically. Objectives should be listed under 2 headings. Objective should be listed under 2 headings. So objective is so important for your study, and you should 1 minute. Objective is so important to your study. All right, it should be listed clearly. All right, objective should be listed under 2 headings: main objective, aims, and sub-objective. The main objective is the overall statement of the thrust of your study. It is also a statement of the main association and relationship that you seek to discover or establish. Step 4, determine research design. There are types of research design. Okay, so you determine which research design are you following, which research design do you want to go about, which research design are you planning to take. All right. Research design is the steps that involve of research plan for carrying out the study. There are number of alternative research design. The choice will be largely depend on the research purpose. All right. So we have types of research design. We have exploratory research design, descriptive research design, and casual. I will not go into that in this topic. In my next topic, I'll be teaching about research design. Okay. So I'll be skipping the research design in this topic. We'll continue from college number 5, collection of data. Published data are available in publications of central states and local news papers, publication of foreign governments, or of international bodies, technical or trade journals, books, magazine and newspaper and internet, public record and statistics, historical documents and source of public information. So method of in this collection of data, they are just mentioning different places you can go and collect your data for your research in case you are planning to do any research. So method of data collection: personal interview, questionnaire interview, or telephonic. So in this personal interview, you talk to the person one-to-one. Questionnaire, you're asking questions. And telephonic interview. Analysis of data. The analysis of data can be of two types: quantitative analysis, qualitative analysis. Thus, analysis of data require a number of close related operations, such as establishment of categories and application of these categories into a raw data through tabulation, chart and then draw interference. Analysis work is based on the computation of various percentage coefficients, etc. Analyze and evaluate the information. Evaluate the information you have found and complied your ideas from reading and thinking about the information to your topic. Analyze your notes, break down your notes into topics, themes, or categories. Decide how these themes or categories relate to your topic, and discard notes that does not relate to your topic thesis. Look for the holes in your thesis statements, your topic statement, support, and go back to find information you are missing. Do you have enough information to complete your research? If not, you may have to repeat several of the previous steps, which means, or extend the research process, which means you have to analyze and evaluate your data. You have to collect more and think more regarding collection of data, analyzing data, and the number 8, analysis and interpretation. Analyze and interpretation are the central steps in the research process. So the goal of analysis is to summarize the collected data in such a way that they provide answer to that triggered why research. Interpretation is the research of for that triggered why research. Interpretation that triggered why research, interpretation is the research for broader meaning or research finding. Number 9, execution of projects. Execution of the project is a very important step in the research process. If the execution of the project proceed or correct lines, the data to be collected would be adequate and dependable. So the researcher should see that the project is executed in a systematical manner and in time. If the data should be made for proper code, a careful watch, and in order to keep the survey as much as realistic as possible, accuracy is very necessary. Number 10, prepare and present the final research. So in this number 10, your findings are presented often by research objective. It should be clear and concise way. It's a report that communicates properly and results to the clients. All right. So these are the 10 steps of research process, and you should not miss any one. All right. In the next class, I will be talking about research design. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming online, and have a very nice day. Thank you.